Hello there. So I also got in the mail came in today. I've got my VC 199 Tusken Raiders. I also got VC 197, the Death Star droid. I have one of those, and look for that in a future review video. But today we're going to focus on the Tusken Raider here, and I bought three because they're going to go on my little shelf where I have Jawas and Tusken Raiders. When my off-world Jawas finally show up, they're going to go up there as well, unless I figure out what I'm going to do with the Mandalorian display when I get the Razor Crest. So like I said, I pre-ordered these from Walmart, and so I got 4 figures in 2 different boxes today, and for the most part, I want to say the cards look pretty good. Not really complaining about that. We'll take a closer look in a minute. But there's always seems to be one that, I'm going to open these anyway. I'm not really heartbroken over this. There always seems to be that one card that Walmart just can't quite pack right. And this would happen to be my one of my Tusken Raiders. I would have opened that one first, but I wanted to show you that. I thought it was kind of funny. But let's look at the card here real quick. So you have the nice 50th Anniversary Lucasfilm logo, and a nice Star Wars racetrack design there. It's a really good image of the Tusken Raider, which, the vintage. Actually, I think it did say Tusken Raider on the card, the original. But anyway, whatever. But this is from the vintage card, that image. I haven't done any kind of compare for that. Figure on the card looks really good. So, and there's a little tray in the back. Excuse me. I can show you how they did that with the weapons. So I have the other one right here, but. So again, yeah, it looks good. A little darker color than my other Tusken Raiders, but that's fine. So you got your VC 199 there. So here's the 3 figures in this Walmart exclusive wave. So like I said, I only bought one of these guys. I only really need one. So he's going to be off the card in a bit, and I'll put him in one of my displays. I'm not exactly sure where yet. I've got my the Tusken Raider, which we're reviewing now. And then there's the Endor Luke Skywalker, which this is a figure I actually passed on. The one thing that kind of turned me off for this one was that the helmet is not removable. Now, I know that the vintage figure did not have a removable helmet, and that's what they were doing. There was an homage to that. But, I mean, I would have picked this up if the helmet was removable because, I mean, if you've seen my previous video for what I've done with my Endor shelf, it is now, the battle instead of just a kind of a display. He doesn't really fit in there because he was on the Death Star with the Emperor and Darth Vader at the time, and I thought it would have made a very good throne room Luke if the helmet could come off, but they didn't do that. Not a huge deal. I have a previous version of Luke from that'll work the throne room, especially when that new Emperor comes out on PulseCon. But so back to this, our vintage collection there. So we have our timeline stuff there. Very cool. All the legalese down here. So again, there's our the carded figure. So now we can take a look at the figure by himself. And this is a really good figure. I really like him. And the darker colors is going to be a nice little contrast from my other Tusken Raiders. I have a Power of the Jedi 1. I think there's a Power of the Force 2. I don't have the previous release, the VOTC version of this guy, which was the lighter color with the swivel elbows. Like this one's got the ball hinged elbows, which is great. Nice improvement. But yeah, I have like the one sitting on the Bantha They came with the bantha, and I have the mother and child from the Saga collection, and I think there's a Power of the Jedi one with the rifle, and I believe I still have my Power of the Force 2 one up there, which I think will be retired because I'm going to put these 3 up there, and they'll look really nice in there. So we got him in that pose, when he's knocked Luke out, and I don't know. I bet if I see these actually in a Walmart, which would be nothing short of a miracle, seeing something in the desert that is my Walmart toy area. But if these do show up, I might pick up a couple extra ones just to put with my Mandalorian display that I'm making. So again, it's a ball head. You got the ball hinged shoulders, and now ball hinged elbows, which are great, and a swivel wrist. I'm being very careful with these because if you've seen Bosk Bounty's review of these, I mean, his head was fused in one position, and then he tried to articulate a wrist and it broke. So I'm being careful with this. So really good soft goods on this. I really like the soft goods. So you have a swivel hips. Yep, swivel hips, ball hinged knees, and ball hinged ankles as well. There, I'll show you. So a really nice improvement from what I've seen of the VOTC figure, mainly for the elbows. But I mean, granted, you had the soft goods cloak as well. I mean, this is, yeah, on that figure as well. So it did kind of hide the swivel elbows from the time, which was their Hasbro's thing at the time. I'm glad they got away from that. This is much improved, but it was a so that would hide it very well. Oh yeah, never look at the sculpt on this. I'm sorry. Let's take this back off. So you got the sculpt of his bandolier here. Looks really good. It actually looks. What is this? Is this a zipper piece? It is. Huh, that's pretty cool. At least on the back. It moves on the front. Maybe I'm not going to mess with it too much. But yeah, really nice looking sculpt on this guy. But yeah, so I mean, definitely with the ball hinged elbows, it's a little more posable as opposed to the swivel. But like I said, the soft goods on the VOTC figure does hide that fairly well. Excuse me. It does have the two accessories here. You have your gaffy stick, and it is very flimsy plastic. Not too bad. So just be careful on posing it to make it doesn't look like it's bent like that. And then you have this rifle. Again, it's also very flexible plastic, but man, it's got some really nice detail on it. And both sides there. Come on, focus. There we go. And some nice metallic accents on the stock here. And it looks like he'll hold that well. So I'll definitely have at least one of them holding the rifle. And like I said, here's the tray that it came in. Let me give you a little quick look here. So I always cut it off the bubble completely. So I do save the, it's kind of weird. I'm not really a card collector, but I do save the cards. I'm gonna figure out a way to have those in like a binder, like an acetate pages or something. I haven't decided yet, but it's a three levels to this. So there's this here with the gaffy stick and the rifle went, and then obviously this middle piece here with the figure, and then the outer bubble there. So that was pretty neat, and that's pretty much it for this guy. This would be a pretty quick video. Yeah, almost. I'm coming up on the 10-minute mark, but that's pretty much for this one. Definitely a nice figure. It's going to look good on my Tusken shelf that I have currently, And I might, like I said, might pick up one or two more if I see them, and put them with the Mandalorian, since Tusken Raiders show up so prominently in that. So, but that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. If you're new here, and please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. Leave a like and a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this figure as well. If you got it, are you picking them up? Are you skipping them? I'd love to hear it. Like I said, we all collect differently, and it's always kind of fun to see what other people are doing. And that's it for now. And until next time, may the Force be with you.
Remember, the Force will be with you always. The Force will be with you.